Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be my take on everyday makeup versus Instagram makeup. I had a lot of fun filming this. It really confused me. Like, this is so weird looking at it. So if you guys want to see my take on Instagram makeup versus reality, then just keep on watching. So I'm first going to start by priming my face. No matter if I'm doing an Instagram look or just everyday, I use the same primer. Like, I always use a pore filling primer, so this is one that I've really been loving. Also, my skin is very red right now, and I did have like a massive breakout after my last laser treatment, so my skin is still recovering from the harsh laser. So the next thing that I like to do is go in with foundation, and for my Instagram side, I think I'm gonna do this side reality and this side Instagram. Yeah, so for my Instagram side, I like to go in with more of a full coverage heavy duty foundation, and this is the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect foundation, and I like to go in with my finger first and just dot it everywhere, and then I'm just gonna go over my cheek because the red is still poking through a little bit, so I'm just gonna go over that area just to cover up that redness. And then for my everyday side, I like to go in with this Wet n Wild foundation. It's water-based, I think. I believe it's water-based. But it's super lightweight, and I've been really loving it. I don't know if the shades match, but that's okay. And then with this one, I just like to go on top of my eye because sometimes I don't put concealer on.
I think that's glue. Yep, it's glue.
Most of the time, I don't really go in with concealer just because normally I don't have time, but also I don't really feel like it's necessary for every day. Okay, then for my Instagram side, I like to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I like to put this underneath the eyes. And then for just a little bit more concealing and highlighting, I like to go in with the Age Rewind, but for my everyday side, I just do like that much. That's it. So then for both sides, I'm going to be baking using the Mercier translucent setting powder. I love this stuff. I do it whether it's for Instagram or every day. It's just so easy and quick, so I like to take a bunch of that on my beauty blender and just go ahead and place it underneath the eye. And then for this side, I like to carry it onto the eye because sometimes I don't put any shadows on the eye, but sometimes I do. Most of the time, I don't though. But if I'm not going to put any shadows, I always make sure to go in with the translucent powder on the lid just so that it doesn't crease on me. For my Instagram side, I am going to cream contour just for the sake of the video. I don't necessarily do this every single time I want to do like a super extravagant makeup look, but for the sake of the video I will. And I'm going to be using the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate duo, and it looks like this, and I'm just going to go in with the contour shade. And then for the everyday side, I don't cream contour, I just quickly throw on this e.l.f. bronzing and blush duo, and this is the one in St. Lucia. And then for my eyes, I normally just take a fluffy brush. Like I said, I don't do this every day, but if I want to put a color in the crease, it'll normally just be my bronzer that I'm using. And then this is normally where I'd wipe away the bake. Alright, then once that's done, I'm going to set this side with some of the bronzer, and I'm going to go in with the same one by e.l.f. and just set that in place. Then for my Instagram side, I'm also going to contour on top of that bronzer. So I like to go in with the Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpting powder. And then this is when I like to just kind of diffuse all that color with a duo fiber stippling, whatever you call it, duo fiber brush, I think. Oh, I forgot to do my nose. Okay, well, I take a smaller brush, same Kevyn Aucoin powder, and just contour my nose. I don't contour my nose every day, so I guess I can't do that side. And my nose is a little crooked. It goes kind of that way. And now it looks like it goes that way even more because I'm not contouring the other side. And then I like to go in and blend that out with the Beauty Blender. Okay, then for blush, I don't do blush every day. So for my Instagram side, I've been loving this NYX Ombre blush. This is the one in Nude to me. Oh, that's too much. Okay, well, when that happens, I like to go through and blend it out again. And of course, I like to save my highlight for last. So let's go ahead and move on to the eye. So for my eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush and take the shade Bay. And then I'm going to take that same fluffy brush and take the shade Shy, which is just this really pretty soft pink, and just apply that into the crease. Once I apply that in the crease, I'm going to take the shade Sandalwood and apply that directly on top. I'm going to take my pencil brush and go into the shades Bossy and Maneater and pop that in the outer V-ish area. And now I'm going in with a little bit of Black Truffle, just on the very outer V. And then taking that same fluffy brush with no extra product to blend everything together. Taking the pencil brush with Bossy and Black Truffle and applying that to the outer V again. Now I'm actually gonna dip into Shy and Sandalwood one more time just to blend the crease out a little bit and kind of make it more one. Then I'm gonna go into the shade Angelic on a flat brush all over the lid. I'm kind of cutting into this part right here, if you can see that. Just cutting it so it's nice and cut. Then I want the shimmer shade to stand out a little bit more, so I'm gonna dip into the color like this. And then I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus, just to make it pop a little bit more. You'll see. Can you tell? I can tell. Alright, then I'm going to take that same brush that we used for Angelic and go in with Moon Dust for the inner corner. I'm going to line this side with some black liner. Actually, I'm going to do a wing. Let's do a wing. Well, the good thing about this video is that I don't have to worry about matching it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now while that dries, I don't like to go right in with mascara when I apply liner, because I kind of get it on my lashes, as you can see. So I want to go ahead and do my eyebrows. So for this side, I fill them in. For the other side, I don't do anything, because I really don't need to on an everyday basis. Blessed with brows. So for this side, I'm using the Benefit Kabrow Gel pomade thing in the number 6. And then once I've filled in as much as I need to, I just brush it out. Apply some mascara. So on an everyday basis, I don't curl my lashes or anything. Forgot to tell you. But I'm using the Maybelline Big Shot. For this side, I'm going to first curl my lashes, like so. And then go in with a light coat of mascara because I'm gonna be applying falsies. And then also for this side, I'm going to line my upper waterline, or I'm gonna tight line, however you say it. I'm gonna tight line. And this, I hate doing this so much. For my bottom lash line, I'm gonna go in with Bossy and Sandalwood. And I'm just taking a clean brush and brushing out the edges a little bit. And then apply some mascara on the bottom lashes. Let it. And now it's time for falsies. So the false lashes I'm going to be wearing are the Nicole Guerriero ones. The ones where she teamed up with Eylure, and these are the more natural looking ones. But on my lashes, they're not going to look all that natural. Okay, let's try to do this on camera. I normally cut this part out because I'm so bad at it. I did it. My lips are super dry. I should have put chapstick on. This feels so weird. Oh my god. So for my Instagram side, I'm gonna be extra with my highlight. I'm using the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. And this is the one in the shade Sunlight. So just blend it out with a beauty blender once I've blended it out as much as I can on my finger. Because I don't want to spread the product around too much. I want to keep it concentrated in this area and this area. And I don't want to spread it out. And then once that's done, to set it in place, I'm going to go in with my Laura Geller Gilded Honey. You already knew that. For my everyday side, I just put on a light wash of this. Nothing too extravagant. And for my lips on my Instagram side, I like to overdraw using the Kylie Dolce K lip liner. This is one of my favorites and I find myself going back to it all the time, so this is definitely the one. And for my everyday side, I don't line my lips. I don't overline them. I just go in with a chapstick that I have in my car, and I don't really feel like going out to get it looking like this. So for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna apply the NYX Butter Gloss. This is also something that I do sometimes, but most time I just apply my chapstick, which is like the little Vaseline one that's in the little tiny tube. It's one of my favorites and I just use it for on the go. Back to my Instagram side, I use the Kylie Dolce K liquid lipstick. Then if I want to add some dimension to the look, I just go in with the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Tea and Cookies. And it looks really, really hot pink, but when you just dab a little bit on the center, like that, it blends really beautifully with the nudie brown. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I had so much fun making it. It's so crazy to see how different my looks are, you know? If you enjoyed this video as much as I did, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And be sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every single time I make a new video, so then you'll never miss out. That's all I have to say, so I will see you all in my next video. Bye!